Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Juliana Pasquarosa, the winner of The Bachelor Season 29, responded to fellow contestant Carolina Sofia's surprising diatribe about her when she and Grant Ellis announced the termination of their engagement on June 13, 2025. Grant and Juliana became engaged at the end of The Bachelor Season 29, following his turbulent relationship with Carolina. During the broadcast, Juliana expressed her worries over Carolina's hasty engagement to Grant, and she also accused Carolina of failing to appreciate her one-on-one date with him. Carolina spewed a torrent of comments about Juliana in a TikTok video on June 14, accusing her of prioritizing winning The Bachelor over connecting with Grant. She also hinted that if Juliana hadn't won the show, her edit would have been drastically different. Carolina claimed that Juliana never apologized to her for her conduct on the show, even though some of the other ladies did. She also stated that she did not believe Juliana and Grant would endure, and she is unconcerned about being portrayed as the villain because others were cruel to her. Juliana responded to Carolina's diatribe by telling Us Weekly, "Carolina's sentiments aren't shocking. This seems like an attempt to transform our split into an engagement. That's her decision. As for me, I am not interested in going back and forth. Eye for an eye is not my vibe." Juliana's response to Carolina indicates that she is most likely fatigued from dealing with the aftermath of her and Grant's engagement, and she lacks the energy to fight Carolina on top of that. She believes Carolina is using her breakup with Grant to increase TikTok views, but she isn't surprised. This indicates that Juliana and Carolina are not friends. Juliana's failure to quarrel with Carolina indicates that she will not respond by assaulting her or revealing any unknown behind-the-scenes information about her. Although I understand Carolina's dissatisfaction with being portrayed as one of The Bachelor Season 29's villains, especially since she was unable to confront Juliana during the Women Tell All episode when Juliana advanced to the finale, I believe she would be better off remaining silent about Juliana and Grant's split. She expressed what she intended to say, and now she should stop talking about it and show respect to them. Juliana urged people to be kind in her post-breakup statement, and Carolina is not doing so right now. She believes that her actions are justified because of how Juliana treated her. It would be preferable if Carolina and Juliana resolved their problems quietly, as it is distressing to watch two mature ladies shading each other in public. I believe they both believe their concerns are valid and want their voices to be heard, but they are damaging their reputations by being petty. I believe Carolina and Juliana should move on from their experiences on The Bachelor, and I wish them both the best. The air was heavy with anticipation on June 13, 2025, when Juliana Pasquarosa and Grant Ellis announced the termination of their engagement. After 8 emotionally charged months post-proposal on the finale of The Bachelor Season 29, their split was met with both heartbreak and speculation. Fans, critics, and former castmates responded with a range of reactions, but none as publicly explosive as that of fellow contestant Carolina Sofia. Less than 24 hours after the announcement, Carolina posted a viral TikTok video that reignited old tensions and unveiled deeper wounds from the season. Juliana, who had once found herself at the center of a love triangle involving Carolina and Grant, had maintained relative silence about the intricacies of her engagement's downfall. The couple's journey, though initially magical, had shown signs of strain during the After the Final Rose special. Still, Juliana had urged fans to be kind, insisting that their decision to part ways was mutual and grounded in respect. Her tone had been measured, deliberate, and gracious. Carolina, on the other hand, did not mirror that composure. In her TikTok video posted on June 14, she accused Juliana of prioritizing the win over a genuine connection with Grant. She suggested that Juliana's edited portrayal on the show had been curated to paint her as the heroine, while Carolina had been framed as the season's villain. "If she hadn't gotten that final rose," Carolina said, eyes piercing into the camera lens, "you would have all seen the real Juliana." She went on to recount moments of alleged exclusion and manipulation during their time in the mansion. According to Carolina, Juliana never apologized for her perceived wrongdoings, unlike some of the other contestants who, in Carolina's words, had tried to foster peace. "She never looked me in the eye and said sorry," Carolina emphasized. "And now she's getting the sympathy card? Please." Carolina also hinted that she foresaw the breakup long before it was public. "I said they wouldn't last. It wasn't jealousy, it was intuition. When someone's building a relationship off of strategy instead of substance, it crumbles." This diatribe quickly went viral, prompting fans to revisit episodes and dissect every interaction between Juliana and Carolina. The Bachelor Nation subreddit exploded with theories, some siding with Carolina and others fiercely defending Juliana. The polarized responses were unsurprising, given the divided perception of both women during the season. While Juliana had enjoyed the admiration of many viewers, Carolina had been a lightning rod of controversy. Within a day, Juliana issued a statement via an exclusive with Us Weekly. "Carolina's sentiments aren't shocking. This seems like an attempt to transform our split into an engagement. That's her decision. As for me, I am not interested in going back and forth. Eye for an eye is not my vibe." Her words were subtle but cutting, carrying the weight of someone clearly exhausted from the emotional labor of a public breakup. Sources close to Juliana shared that she had been focusing on healing privately, leaning on close friends and family for support. Carolina's video, therefore, felt less like an airing of grievances and more like an opportunistic jab. Juliana's response was praised for its restraint. While she could have easily aired her own grievances or retaliated with counter-allegations, she chose not to. This choice only solidified her image as someone unwilling to engage in petty drama. Still, it didn't mean she wasn't affected. Insiders noted that Juliana had cried upon seeing the video, not out of guilt, but out of sheer frustration. The tension between Carolina and Juliana was nothing new to fans. During the season, their rivalry was palpable. Carolina had received an early one-on-one date with Grant, where sparks flew. But her assertive demeanor and constant questioning of the process created friction. Juliana, in contrast, was more reserved, often waiting for moments of quiet connection. Her patience paid off when Grant chose her during the final rose ceremony, citing her loyalty and emotional maturity as deciding factors. During the Women Tell All episode, Carolina was not afforded the opportunity to directly confront Juliana, as the latter was already in the final two and was sequestered. That unresolved conflict simmered beneath the surface. Many fans had speculated that the lack of closure would eventually lead to an outburst. Carolina's TikTok now seemed to confirm that theory. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe my channel and do not miss any update.